It's been a crazy week, right? We've had a bunch of insane drops. Well, let me tell you guys something. It gets even crazier, and today I'm going to be going over all of it. So strap in, guys, because there's a lot of stuff we need to go over today, along with a lot of stuff that's happening next week. Next week is crazy. But first, of course, like always, we got to do a release recap. Let's start with the Yeezy 700 V2 Static. I mean, it's just crazy that we have this sneaker again. Luckily, I managed to get a pair, which is insane. I won it on the confirmed app. I'm super happy about that. Yes, the price has been increased, or I guess going back to normal. They kind of dropped for a little while down to £210. Now they're back up to £250. Yes, the 700 lineup is once again a very expensive sneaker. Either way, if you did enter, if you did go for it, let me know how you did. Now, another one that we had, of course, is the Nocta Drake Hot Step Air Terra. I actually did a review on this, so if you want to go and check it out, please feel free to do so. I'll leave the link down in the description. A lot of people are not feeling this. I got a lot of people comment just saying that they think this is trash. I don't know. I don't think it's bad at all. There's some interesting things about it, but again, go and check out the review. Let me know if you went for these or if you managed to cop. UNC 6s, of course, those dropped on March the 5th. I got a pair, guys. I'm on this crazy winning streak right now, and I just feel super lucky. I'm super happy to get this one in because it was definitely going to be part of the summer rotation. I can't wait till it gets in. I'm definitely going to be doing a review on this one. Oh yeah, and the Supreme Dunks. Did you go for these? They were exclusive to Supreme. Like, I don't think they had any other. They're not going to do a Nike sneakers release or anything like that. It's just 3 different colorways, all dropped on Supreme. I suck at Supreme releases, so yeah, took an L. But yeah, I'm sure there was a bunch of other sneakers that I'm missing out, but we can't stay in the recap zone forever. So let's talk about what's happening tomorrow. That's right, guys. Yeezy slides. We got some good news. We got some bad news. The good news is the fact that they're actually releasing. So they are lined up on the confirmed app right now. There's a bunch of other raffles that you can go and enter. But the bad news is the Onyx colorway, the main one that I was excited about, isn't here in the UK. I'm actually not too sure what the hell's going on. Is it out in the US? Let me know, guys. Anybody who's out in the US, is it up on the confirmed app out there? Because it's not here in the EU, it's nowhere. So I'm assuming it's another one of those delayed releases, or maybe it's a US exclusive. I've never seen that with slides, but either way, all we're getting over here is the ochre and the pure colorway. I mean, it's still not bad. These are 2 very nice colorways. In fact, I'm wearing the ochres. I love them. They're super comfortable. So if you can get a pair of those, at least it's going to be a good time. Now, the black colorway is definitely my favorite. I really did want to get my hands on it. Yeah, let me know if the Onyxes are dropping out in the US. And of course, again, raffles are up, so definitely go and start entering. Okay, so last week we spoke about the Yeezy 700 V3 Safflower restocking. Well, it turns out it's actually a different colorway slightly. So this is it right here, and yes, it's pretty much identical to the Safflower. This one's called the Safflower Mono, so very slight changes. This reminds me a lot of what they did on Yeezy Day with the Alva colorway being the green glow, or glow green, or whatever the hell they called that one. As far as I can tell, it's a little bit more yellow. Maybe the midsole is a little bit more white, I guess. Like, I don't know why we're not getting crazy different colorways on the 700 V3. It feels like they've kept it very in, you know, the same category somewhat. Like, even the blue ones were very similar. The 2 Alvas were very similar. Like, we've just had a lot of similar colorways, so there's not much variation going on with this model. However, if you do like the look of it, we do have a release date, and it is coming this month on March the 18th. Right, I do want to give you guys a little quick update on the Yeezy 350 Dazzling Blue. I know a lot of you guys here in the UK, the EU, were very disappointed that these didn't drop. Well, we have a new release date. Like I said, these are most probably delayed, and we find out, yes, they are March the 17th, apparently. These are going to be dropping. Now, again, we don't have anything loaded up, so I can't say with 100% certainty, but as of right now, it's looking like March the 17th for the EU, the UK. If there's any other updates, you know where to find me. Instagram, Elliot Page Sneakers, or of course, just subscribe to the channel. Okay, probably one of the biggest stories today. Of course, that has to do with the Jordan 1. A Jordan 1 Reimagined is going to be dropping this year in the Chicago colorway. So take a look at this picture here. This is really, we're working off like leaks and rumors. We don't have any physical pictures of any sneakers that are going to be dropping, but here's the rumor. So the Jordan 1 Chicago, I don't even need to tell you, the most popular Jordan 1 silhouette, the craziest, most hyped pair of regular Jordans has to be the Chicagos. And you know how recently, or in the past, I think 2 or 3 years, they've been doing the 1985 renditions of the Jordan 1. So we had the neutral gray. More recently, we have the Georgetowns. Well, apparently that same treatment is coming to the Chicago Chicago Jordan 1. Well, if that's the case, it is going to be an insane release. I mean, even this news is crazy because it's going everywhere. People are incredibly excited to get another shot at a Chicago Jordan 1. And I feel like with the 85 treatment, it kind of works out perfect. Maybe they actually make it like this vintaged, you know, maybe vintaged out midsole or something like that, making it look a little bit aged. I think that could look really cool and definitely would be a popular thing for the times right now. And yes, it's going to be damn near impossible to get, and yes, it's going to be incredibly high on the resale market. All right, guys, Bad Bunny and his new sneaker is now ready to go. It is up on the confirmed app, and here's a look at it right here. So I guess it's not really here's a look at it. We spoke about this one before. This is the Adidas Response CL Core White. Heavy, like, New Balance Asics vibes. Like I said, there's a bunch of raffles if you want to go and sign up for these. These are dropping on March the 10th, and of course, you can go and enter on the confirmed app and stuff like that. All right, guys, finally, we are finally getting a freaking release of the Sacai Vaporwaffle in the white and the black colorway. This is going to round off the Vaporwaffle model for Sacai. They're going to drop these two, and then I feel like they're going to be done. We've been waiting so freaking long for this. I mean, I dropped a review on the sale colorway 8 months ago. That's ridiculous. So we finally have a release date. We finally have a bunch of raffles that you guys can go and enter. I would suggest getting on it. So the release date is March the 10th. And my only kind of worry about this is because they've been delayed for so long, are a lot of the pairs backdoored? Have resellers got to these things before the actual release? I have a feeling, I mean, we've seen a bunch of sales on other markets. Early pairs, especially that sale colorway, have been a thing for a long time now. So it wouldn't be surprising if a lot of the pairs, or at least some of the pairs, have been backdoored. Got to look at another upcoming Jordan 2. Again, Jordan brand, they're leaning into the Jordan 2 silhouette. And this one, I actually think looks pretty clean. Just seems like such a dressy, distinguished, formal type of sneaker. Not really the kind of dress down vibe you get with a 1 or a 4. I thought it was like elephant print at first, but it almost looks like quilted and then stitched. It's just, I mean, it's incredibly crafted. There's a lot of things going on here. That midsole looks to be like leather or suede over the top of it. It's crazy. This one's called the Jordan 2 Low Responsibility. Either way, if you like this colorway, we don't have a specific release date, just 2022 at some point. Okay, the good old Yeezy QNTM is back in another colorway. This one right here is called the Monocarbon. And yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you thought. Pretty much identical to the past ones. Come on, guys, come on. Yeezy QNTM is, it's a great sneaker, but I just cannot deal with all of these colorways that look so similar to the past ones. What do you expect is going to happen? People like, let's say if I've got the OGs, right? And I'm chilling, I like them, they're still in good condition, I'm wearing them pretty often. Am I gonna look at this and be like, yeah, I need to spend another 250 pounds to grab this colorway that's gonna completely revolutionize my rotation? No, it's not much different at all. It looks pretty much the same. It's got the black sock liner, got the silverish mid panel, it's even got the exact same color toe box. Why would I want it? I want that orange one, or just some other colorways, or change it up. Okay, I'm gonna stop that rant before it gets out of hand. Listen, March the 25th, if you want this pair of Yeezy QNTMs, I assume if you already have a pair, this is not on your hit list unless you have something crazy different. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Am I completely off with this one? But it's just not enough. So remember, we took a look at the general purpose Tom Sachs sneaker. It was kind of gray and blue. We've got another colorway. I definitely prefer the other one, but I do think that this silhouette in general interests me. It has something about it that just makes me be like, yeah, it's a clean pair of shoes. Especially if you see it on, it's actually not too bad. I mean, very, very simple, very plain, very basic. But yeah, if you like it, apparently these are going to be coming in 2022. So I imagine the original colorway that we saw, the blue and the gray one, that's going to probably drop first and then this one, or maybe they drop them together. Either way, just know another Tom Sachs sneaker is coming very soon. Now, Yeezy 350, which obviously was in my top 10 going to be dropping this month, is the Oreo 350 restock. Here it is, and it is coming on March the 12th. So I don't really want to get into this one too much. We've already spoke about it quite a bit, so we're just going to skim over this and of course give you the release date, which is again March the 12th. This is obviously pretty massive. I mean, it's such a good looking pair of 350s. They could pull some funny business of not dropping it here in the UK and the EU again. I wouldn't be surprised, or maybe they keep it region exclusive. Again, nothing official as of right now, but we do know the release date March 12th, so get ready. Any updates, you know where to find me, Instagram or over here on YouTube. Jordan 1 Rebellionaire, one that was pretty high up on my top 10 list. Well, these are going to be dropping a little bit of a split release date, so we've got the 18th of March for the US, and then the 12th of March for the UK, and I believe the rest of the EU as well. So I'm just kind of giving you an update on the release date so you know that you need to go and enter raffles. UK, let's get started. These things are already popping up in a bunch of different places. I don't think they've loaded up to the sneakers app just yet. One that I'm definitely going after this month. Hopefully I get my hands on it, but yeah, just wanted to let you guys know about that one. We got a mysterious pair of off-white Air Force Ones that kind of cropped up recently, and that is this one right here, all over green, which is strange. We haven't seen this one before. That's strange that these have only popped up now, and I'm not too sure whether these will ever release. No, there's no information on a release date if these would ever release. I doubt it, so I feel like this is just like maybe a sample pair or an unreleased pair that never made it to production. But this pair, it just surfaced. It was from, I think, one of Virgil's friends or something like that. Either way, it's nice to look at, and I did just want to add it into the show today. So Yeezy brand is fully going back to the stripe, the SPLY stripe Yeezy 350s. Take a look at this, guys. One that I actually think, these look pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. So just add this to the list of stuff that you probably want to grab this year. I don't know, it depends. Let me know what you think about this pair of sneakers, but I thought it looks very, very interesting. Now, I believe this is a sample pair, even though it looks like something you'd find on like DHgate or AliExpress. This is apparently going to be releasing this year. From this picture here, it looks super clean. It's got the black stripe, and it's pretty much like a grayish white pair, grayish cream pair of 350s. Just another one to add to the list, guys. We've got a lot coming up this year, just to keep you guys aware. 350s are going pretty hard this year. Like, they are dropping some of the best colorways I've seen in a while. It's almost like boom, 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 every single one I would wear and I would almost want to cop. So I'm gonna have to make a lot of decisions with these 350s. Either way, these are expected to drop this fall 2022. New Balance and the very, very popular Protection Pack are going to be making a comeback, or I guess not making a comeback, but they're dropping more colorways, like essentially is what I'm trying to say. Here's a look at one of them, and this is a kind of navy and lighter blue. It looks insane, man. This whole Protection Pack is genius. It's beautiful. It looks amazing. The materials are incredible. Like I said, there's two colorways. There's that one, and then this one down here, which is kind of like a greenish gray along with, I guess, a bit of a blue. I don't think these colorways necessarily have anything on the originals, but it's still a Protection Pack, which looks really cool. The distressed cut-off materials looks incredible. Maybe you missed out on the first Protection Pack, like I think a lot of people kind of slept on it, and now the prices are insane. So it would be nice for anybody who didn't manage to get those original ones to have a second chance or a different option if they wanted to grab any of these. No official release date, no speculated release date, just some point here in 2022. Remember the Civilist collaboration on the Nike Dunk where you would like put your hand on it or apply some kind of heat and then it would go crazy colors? Well, apparently that may just be coming to the Air Force One. So here's an image of it right here. I prefer the Dunks, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of the gum outsole or the black sock liner, to be honest, and definitely not the red laces. But nevertheless, it's pretty cool to see this on an Air Force One. No exact release date, no even speculated release date. So maybe it's going to drop sometime in 2022, but grain of salt on this one. Okay, so this is an extremely weird, I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore. Listen, last week or a week before, I don't know, there was a lot of news going around about Nike cutting ties with Footlocker, and I mean, this was like the talk of the town in the sneaker world. Well, guess what? There's an update, guys. It's a complete 360 because it says here, update, Nike is not leaving Footlocker, nor does it plan to. And they literally put this little write-up saying, Nike is not removing products from Footlocker. We shared misinterpreted information earlier that has since been removed. We apologize for the misinformation. The information was sourced from Forbes. So they're just kind of like, Forbes? I don't know. I'm just saying the news. We don't know what you're talking about. And so I don't know where this came from. I don't know what's going on, but apparently it's all crap. Everything we've been talking about for the past week is all just cap. No, there's nothing Nike is not leaving Footlocker. Footlocker still remains to be their most important retailer. Is there no truth to this story? Like, surely Nike is pulling maybe some products? I don't know. This is really weird. It kind of made sense, but I don't know. Maybe in the future the plan is to move away from retailers. I don't know what's going on here. It seemed like we had an overwhelmingly large amount of information that Nike was going to be leaving retailers, specifically Footlocker first. Either way, guys, that was my final story. Let me know what you think about the upcoming sneakers. There's a lot to get excited for. Listen, guys, if you want to stay up to date, you better subscribe to the channel. This is where we keep you in the loop, and you need to stay in the loop. If you're trying to cop sneakers, there's no better place to be. Either way, guys, good luck on the upcoming releases. We're going to have a great week ahead of us. Let's get hyped. Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. But until then.